G'day Carbonites, TimmyCarbine back with another episode of ARKitect. And in this episode I've got a Roman styled villa, which was suggested by Why Do I Need This? It's an interesting username, but thanks very much for the suggestion. I had a lot of fun with this build. I am actually filming the intro after I've already built it, which is odd, but it seemed better that way. Okay, so I wanted to start with a tradition. Okay, so whenever we start a new ARKitect episode, we're gonna open up with a bang, and I mean literally. We're gonna start off by blowing up the last build we did. So I'm gonna get some C4, and then we're gonna blow this bad boy up, and then we're gonna go into the build. Okay, so we've got some C4. Let's, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's a Quetzal. Okay, no worries. Alright, yeah, so, like, because I play PvE so much, I never get to blow shit up. So, I thought this would be a cool excuse to use some C4. So, I'm by no means a structural engineer. All I'm doing is placing C4 willy-nilly. Just, you know, just around the joint everywhere. Yeah, one on the window frame because it's a load-bearing window frame. You can tell by, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'm just going to throw some C4 down, and then we're going to blow it up, and it's going to be awesome, and then we're going to get into the build. Yeah, let's throw some more up here. Or let's throw some up here. We haven't put any up here yet. Is that going in the window or not? It's not, is it? Why don't you go in the window? Oh, there we go. Oh, it did. There's a couple of pieces in there. Oh, I don't think we got in here. Oh, we did. Let's put some more in there just to be sure. I don't even know if this is going to work. So I've recorded the build already, as I said previously, and I've had to do it a different way. There's not a lot of building in it. It's mainly updates. Because the build took so long, it took at least 6 hours for this one. I think you guys are really going to like it, but because it took so long, I had to record it a different way. I couldn't just record the entire build process. Because nobody's going to watch 6 hours of me building shit and then destroying it and then building it again. And yeah, so I decided to record it a different way. I hope you still enjoy it. I'm really happy with the way the build turned out. I think you guys will like it. Do you think this is enough C4 or should we keep going? I mean, like honestly, I have infinite amount of C4. As you can see, the quantity isn't going down at all, so we could literally cover this thing entirely if we had the time. I'd love to get like the whole thing just to like crumble down to nothing. I think that would be really cool. I think the best way to do that is just to place it on the foundations. I don't even know if a C4 can, like, blow up a foundation. Like, do you need 2? Do you need 6 on the fucking thing? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm a PvE player. Alright, let's have a go at this. And 3, 2, 1... It just painted it black. Okay, note to self, next time we do one, or did it? Is it just badly... Did my game lag out or something? Oh shit. Oh, mega lag. Yep, okay, well we did it. Sort of. Like, we got some floating structures for some reason. I think I gave the game too much to process at one time. It was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so to the build. Once again, thank you for the suggestions, and also thank you very much for like all the support on the first video. I mean, it was just crazy how many suggestions we got, and I'm definitely going to go through all of those. They're all really good ideas. I need time, that's all. I just need time to do it. So anyway, enough of me blabbering. Let's get to the build. Okay, so I've chosen the hidden lake up there in the northeast for the location of this build, and there's a couple of reasons behind that. One, it's fairly big and flat, and two, we have access to some water, because I did some research on it, and by research I mean I looked at some pictures on the internet of Roman style villas, and a lot of them have like these courtyards like in the middle of their house with an open roof style, and in the middle most of the time they have a pool. So I thought we could do the same here and just use this as the pool and build the house or build the villa on top of it. So I've done the best I can to clear out raptors and carnos and mega piranhas from the lake. So I'm gonna spawn in some materials and start getting a foundation together. Okay, so which way do I want this to face? Let's get a bird's eye view so we can see. I think, yeah, we'll have the entrance over here somewhere. And we'll get all the rock formation in the background with the trees and stuff. I think it'll look pretty cool. Alright, so now the tricky part is just wait for the lag. There we go. Okay. So I need to be really careful with the height of this because I have a idea in mind. And it's going to be tricky to get the height the way I want it. So let's go like that. Okay, so most of it will be on this second ceiling up here. Actually, that's not going to work. No, okay. So we need it lower than that. So we need to work on the bottom ceiling first. How's that look? That is completely submerged. You're a dickhead. Alright, let's come up a bit. That's not too bad. So if we go like that, and then we build the pillar. I think we could get it a little bit lower. Let's go again. Ah, damn it. That looks even worse. How's that look? Oh, that's pretty good. Oops, I don't want to make that. Yes, okay. That looks pretty good. Alright, so we got the bottom floor pretty close to the water. And most of it's going to be sitting on top of the pillars like this. But the idea is we're going to have a sunken down section. Will you shut up? My god, you're so freaking loud. Thank you. Alright, so... Alright, I'm gonna start building this out. And then after I got the foundation sorted out, we'll come back and I'll explain what I've done. Okay, so this is basically what I've got planned for the other courtyard. So we've got some raised sections and some lowered sections. And I'm thirsty. Not anymore. That's gonna be a real pain in the ass. I can't actually get pillars in there, which is most likely gonna screw with our walls. Yep. So we're not gonna be able to put walls there. I'll have to, I don't know, I'll figure something out. We might be able to jam a foundation under there, which will, it'll trick the game into thinking that it's got support. Come on, I saw you. You were green. There we go. Don't snap to that. There we go. Yeah, okay, so it's going to be fine. I'll try and fix that up later. But anyway, the courtyard. Okay, so I might actually just drop down here. So the building's going to be this height here. So we're going to put ceilings on top of all these pillars and we'll get rid of these other ones we don't need. But the reason why I was using those bottom ones is so we can keep these sections here lower than the rest. And the idea is we're going to put a crop plot in here. So that should be the right height just to make it look nice and flush with the floor here. So and then we can have like benches and stuff around here to suit the Roman style villa. And it'll have an open roof. So yeah, it should be pretty good. I'm gonna continue on with the foundation. And then when I've made some progress, we'll be back. Okay, so I thought I'd better show this. So what I'm doing is just putting stone walls on the edges here, so we end up with this. So it actually looks like it's dropped in. I'm not happy with this, how you can see through it. It looks terrible. You can actually get the walls in there if you... Oh god, if you fuck around with it long enough, you can actually get them. I'm determined to get one. I want to get it to snap in. There it is, okay. So you can actually get them, but it's a million times easier just to demolish those ceilings and then place these walls in. Beautiful. That's so cool. I'm so happy with the way that's turning out. Alright, I'm going to keep going with the foundation. Oh, look at this guy. You dickhead. You go to sleep. Alright, anyway. Yeah, foundation time. See you guys soon. Okay, so I derped up a little bit. I made this an odd number between the two, which only leaves one tile, and I really wanted to use the dino gates as the entrance, which we need two. We need two tiles for it to be, and I really want that to be centered. So what I'm going to do to combat that is we're going to expand this out. So around this entire courtyard we'll just go out one, and that should actually fix this section up as well. So it should hide that foundation, so we don't even need to play. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. What about this section here? Awesome. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And then there's going to be, we're going to have pillars that go through here all the way up. I've noticed, well, in the pictures that I've seen, they use a lot of stone columns and big entrances. They love big double doors, and so yeah, we're going to go with that theme, I think. Should be pretty good. Alright, I'm going to keep going. I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, so the foundation is all done. We've got the entire base sitting up on this little platform here. I had to rearrange the pool just a little bit to get it to fit. And there was a couple of spots where I can't fit walls. I can't get walls in here because the water is too shallow. There's another little spot there. So it's a little bit annoying, but it'll do. It's gonna look awesome when it's done. So the reason why I covered up all the water is because I wanted to give the illusion that this was a pool. And while I had all the water around it, it didn't look like that. It looked like I had like a pathway around some water. Alright, so I'm gonna continue on starting with some walls and going from there. That's wrong. Gotta be careful which foundation it snaps to. These ones here are the ones I freehanded, so they're a little bit off. But it's pretty good, really, considering I freehanded it. Alright, so this is what I've got so far. So apparently they had next to no windows, basically. So it was mainly all walls, so I changed what I was initially going to do, which was my big long windows, to these little ones. I've put them up as high as I can. There's going to be a sloped roof that goes up here. And I've placed the gates first again. I don't know why I do that. It's just, it might be because I'm like eager and I want to get it done, but what you can do is place down fence foundations, and then these dino gates will snap perfectly to them. But you have to keep in mind that whenever you open the gates, you will see those fence foundations, and if they are to get destroyed or you try to remove them, the gate will go with them. So just keep that in mind if that's what you're going to use. I don't like using it because I don't like seeing them when I open the door. So I just spend a little bit extra time in trying to line it up. Alright, so I haven't gotten very far at all. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Alright, so that's what we're looking like at the moment. Alright, there we go. So we got the corner pillars in. I had to use Ghost to go under the ground to get them to snap properly. It was a nightmare, but it's done. And it's going to look good. Alright, so next we've got the interior of this to do. Yeah, so the problem I'm having is this is as high as I wanted this wall to go. So we could have the sloped roof come down to the corner there. But that means this section here is only going to have a one high ceiling, which is going to look dicky as fuck. So I don't know what to do. Like I could raise this wall, but the ceiling the sloped roofs is still going to only come up to this one, and then we're going to have just blank wall up here. Guys, so this is what I've ended up doing. I have extended this one up one, so it's in line with the other one, but I've actually raised this wall anyway. because this is going to be like the main part of the structure, and I want it taller than the other two. So we've got this here. This comes out to another courtyard. I was thinking we could like put some railings up here or something, and this could be like where you store your dinos. I might actually run around, it might be a bit easier. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you can come out this way. So there's the ramps leading up to the next level, and then we come out here. There's another courtyard here with some dino gates. And the way I place these is I put them down on this foundation because I didn't want them to look like they were floating up in the air. Which leaves us with that tiny gap up there, but I don't mind that. That's fine. It's a lot better than having the dino gates sitting up. The other side looks better because we actually got the wall in. We can get the wall in down the bottom there, so it actually looks a lot better on this side. Yeah, so we go up to the next platform. I have actually extended this one down, and it does block the doors, but it doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty good. But just to give it some weight, so it looks like it's, you know, a thick floor. And we've got our centerpiece there. And then, yeah, this is going to be blocked off, and there's going to be ceilings, sloped roofs all the way along there. So the only thing I've really got left is the roof in this section here, and I have no fucking idea what to do. Alright, so the structure is basically done. Unless I find something else I want to add to it. But I went around and put all pillars in. I did some railings as well. I put foundations in the bottom of this. I think it looks a little bit better. It covers up the ground and some of the seaweed. Yep, so we've got some railings all the way up here. Pillars going all the way through the center here. Up to that concave roof. It looks pretty cool. I like that. So we got railings out here. I've put pillars out here, which basically renders this area useless. You can't actually store anything here, but it looks cool, so fuck it. And I started doing the crop plots for this area here, and it's an absolute nightmare. I can't work out what it is at the moment, but something's obstructing them. I thought it might have been the walls that are down the sides there, but on one of them, I think it was this one, I went through and I demolished all the walls there and tried to place them, and it's just, I don't know, it won't let me do it. Well, obviously I placed these ones, but it's very finicky. It's like there's like 1 pixel in this entire area that you have to get it for it to light up green for you. So I think I'll try and demolish these top ceilings here, and I'll see if that's stopping it. I also tried demolishing the railings as well. That didn't work. So, and there's actually no railings around this one, so it definitely can't be that. So, and it's not the walls, so my only next guess is ceilings, really. So I'm going to try that, and we'll see how we go. Alright, so that's what it was. It was the ceilings around it for some reason. I don't understand why. But yeah, it's they were a lot easier to place after I got rid of those top ceilings. So now I got to go through the process of trying to get the walls back into place. Alright, so I managed to get all the walls back in, without, oh shit, I forgot one. Alright, my bad. Oh, that's right, that's that fucked up one. Nah, I'm not even gonna bother. We're missing that wall, I don't care. Shit, we're missing this one as well. Oh, no, we can get it. Man, did I do any of the walls? Fuck. Oh, I saw it. It was right there. Come on. There it is, beautiful. We've done it. All except that fucker. But I'm not replacing this thing because it's a nightmare. Alright guys, well I'm going to keep going with the details and then we'll come back for the final reveal. So I'll see you soon. Alright guys, and the build is finally decorated. So I've recorded a bit of a showcase for you. We're going to finish the video on that. If you have any questions on the build, feel free to comment below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button. Don't forget to lead your targets, and I'll see you next time.